been a while since I've paddled a Zet, and I'm pretty stoked about the Ninja 2. Been trying it out, really liking it, but I am going to take the seat out and lower it by cutting some foam, and I gotta take the bulkhead out as well and drill some additional holes so that the feet slide back for a North American 5'10" man. I'm not European, I'm not super tall, so I need to make the boat fit me. So let's do this. I think the easiest way to do this is to use 2 needle nose pliers, kind of spread them in between these holes and these holes, lefty loosey, righty tighty, as they say. I used bits to stick into here and just turn like this because I couldn't find 2 needle nose pliers, which is kind of sad. But anyways, moving on from that, I'm going to take it out of here. So this is up like this, and I'm going to do the same back here, lift that up, and then that should loosen the seat. It's going to become very violent after that point, so wish me luck. Okay. Alright, so I loosened the seat so it's out of the way, and hopefully this goes as smooth as the last one did. I took this out. Okay, now the violent part. I'm really not looking forward to this. This part really sucks. It feels like you're gonna wreck the boat, and you don't, but it feels like you are. Woo. So I took the hip pad out. I'm going to take this hip pad out. I think that's going to help with the removal of the seat. I think it's just going to get in the way. Basically, just got to pull that guy out. The back ones I just loosened. Yeah. So I got the hip pads out. Whenever I take things out, I leave them on the side that I took them out on, so that I don't forget or get confused, because that happens pretty easily. So here, as you see, I have the hip pads out. I have these center column pieces detached, and now I'm going to wrestle the seat again, see how it goes. Yeah, there we go. See, I'm pushing this foam up out of the way. It's up out of the way. The seat is free. I'm going to come forward, past here. There we go. And then pull it out the side here. Oh God, watch your fingies. I feel like that's a pinch point hazard if I've ever seen one in my life. Oh dear. There we go. You know, I also think taking out these thigh braces may have helped a little bit, but I'm beyond that now. There's another video out there that makes this look really easy, and this is not that video. Okay, there we go. The seat is out. I did it. I'm so happy. I can't wait to put it back in. I'm sure that'll be even easier. While I have the boat ripped apart, I'm going to take the bulkhead out as well, because I need to drill those holes. So I've undone the side screws to hold the bulkhead in at the bar, and I've just pulled on the center column, and it's come out pretty nice. Come out really nice, actually. Oh. Okay, I've ripped the boat apart, and let's get to work. Nothing about this process is gonna feel right, so yeah, prepare yourself for that. Basically, I got a cut along the inside here and the outside, and then we're gonna pull the seat off and shave it down. Okay, here we go. Seat is being removed. And again, that doesn't feel very nice, but okay. So this is the front of the seat, this is the back of the seat, and I'm gonna mark that down. If you're like me and you're an avid outdoorsman, you'll probably have a buck knife or two. You may have to sharpen this, but I'm gonna get into it here and take this little piece off. Again, nothing about this will feel right. My plan of attack is to actually cut this into like quarters, and then I'm going to take this guy out, then I'll match this guy to this guy, and so on and so forth. Then we're going to have to figure out if we want to trim this stuff down, so stay tuned. I'm about halfway done, and remember the motto: nothing about this feels okay, and that's okay. You'll notice that the thickness of the seat changes, so I'm really trying to maintain a level cut all the way around. So I've made these little cuts in here, kind of just carved them out, cut here, carved it out. I'm going to do the same on this side. Just take your time. Nothing about this feels okay, and that's okay. Just gonna test her out here, put her on the seat. That is a lot lower. I think I want to trim it just a little bit more. I think. Actually, pretty good. So I think on average I took about an inch and a half off. I've been just carving it ever so slightly, putting it on here, seeing where it sits, and I think I'm pretty happy with where I'm at. Just, you know, taking what I can off without taking too much. I really want to do this right the first time, because I've done this before where I didn't quite take enough off, and it's such a pain. I just was like, meh, I'm gonna leave it. So here we go. Now we got to reattach this to the plastic piece, and we'll do that right now. If you're comfortable with where you have it and you don't think you'll ever have to change it, you can contact cement it to that plastic piece there. I like to use this option, these automotive plugs, which are pretty sweet. So I'm going to use these to fasten this back onto there, and it can go back into the boat. Okay, the seat is reattached. All right, now for the other fun part, the bulkhead. So it's 10 centimeters on center. So it's 2.5 centimeters between the hole. So those are half. Hold on here. 1, 2, half here. Oh, this is 3, so it'll be 1.5. Will be center. That's where we want our hole. So I got my pilot hole there. Flip it around, do this side. Basically I measured between these on center, drilled an additional hole, so now this can come back. One more, that's all I need. And yeah, it's gonna go back into the boat. Nothing about this feels okay, and that's okay. Oh, ay, ay, ay. There. There. I did it. So it's kind of an ingenious system they have here, but you can adjust the hip pads up and down, and then there's actually a slider that goes backwards and forwards. So to adjust the seat, you have to loosen these bolts on both sides, and then it will move forward and backwards. I messed up and didn't mark where it was when I first started this process, so I have it all the way forwards, and then I'm gonna feather it back when I'm on the water, see how it feels. Yeah, I also have these hip pads as high as they go because I like my buttocks to be in here and then these to be on top of my hips. You're kind of holding me in. So now I'm going to put the bulkhead in, or adjust the bulkhead, and it should be good to go soon. So it's time to go test out the Zet Ninja 2. While outfitting it, I didn't put it back to the original position because I didn't mark it. So knowing the hull and how it behaves, I think I'll know right away when it's not in the right position. So those edges should be engaging nicely, and if they're not, I'll move the seat back just a little bit and it should be good. The Ninja 2 is a boat that I've been pretty excited for. I kind of was counting it out a little bit because the Ninja 1, I just found the knees were too low for me, and the way the outfitting was, it almost wanted my legs to be straight but bent, and it would really hurt my knees quite a bit. I put the bee's knees in it, which helped quite a bit. It made it bearable, but it's bearable, it's not comfortable, and ultimately that was why I decided to sell that boat. So I've been using the Ninja 2 demo from Alan Yip and loving it. Honestly, it really feels like the Ninja 1 in how that hull is slidey, but at the same time very much in control of those edges. It surfs really nice, and the stern actually is pretty playful, and I've been really enjoying that as well. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to paddle this boat more and really dial it in.